That wasn't right. You're down just comparing the call to you. Yeah, I know. All right, we're going to call the meeting to order. Roll, please rise to the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Boroughs complied with those provisions of the Sunshine Law by adopting prior to January 10th of this year a resolution prescribing the dates, time, and location of all regular meetings of the commission. This meeting is one of the meetings listed in such resolution, and copies of the resolution were prior to January 10th filed with the borough clerk. Okay.
Get a following proclamation for Carol Eric.
Yeah, Carol, come on, could you come here, please? So used to being up the front, usually there's a counter up front. Come on over here, come over here, come on over here.
It's your show now, right?
So I am going to read through this this proclamation. Carol has been working at our the Collinsville Public Library for 26 years. She is retiring. You know, I want to read this because a lot of people contributed different things to this, but one of the things I will always think of or remember that our family for is in the first iteration of our haunted hay rides. It's been going on it's restarted the last couple of years. It was going on a lot for some time ago. The Harris family would spend pretty much all day out in Knight Park, and they would like build a house that would be the haunted house on this driveway. They'd have 20 people out there all day. having a grand old time and doing this great service, great little event that we had for town. It was just fantastic. And Carol's been with us for a couple days. Whereas Carol Erin is retiring from the College Public Library after 26 years of extraordinary service and steadfast dedication to her colleagues, community, and countless library patrons. And whereas Carol served in multiple departments over her tenure, youth services, circulation, technical services, leaving an indelible mark on every aspect of the library's operations and culture. Whereas Carol has brought to her work a rare combination of quiet strength, deep institutional knowledge, and unwavering reliability, becoming the go-to person for so many over the years. And whereas Carol's calm presence, dry wit, and thoughtful insights have been essential to the library's success and day-to-day operations, and she will be deeply missed by coworkers who became friends, by patrons who came to rely on her warmth and helpfulness. And whereas Carol championed the importance of libraries and the value of public access to books, information, and community space, believing in the mission of the College Public Library and embodying its values in her daily life. And whereas over the years, Carol became not only a fixture of the library, but of the entire Collingswood community, helping generations of residents, especially children, find books they love, learn to use library resources, and develop a lifelong love of reading. Whereas among her many contributions, Carol was instrumental in establishing and maintaining the library's beloved community cabinet, a grassroots effort that continues to provide essential supplies to those in need, reflecting their deep compassion and commitment to service. Now, therefore, on this 5th day of May, it is hereby proclaimed by the Board of Commissioners of the Borough of Collingswood that Carol Erin formally commended for her outstanding 26 years of service to the library, her invaluable contributions to our community, and her legacy of care, humor, and generosity. We extend our heartfelt thanks and best wishes as she begins a well-earned and joyful. So do have. You open now? What is it? Okay, oh, yes, it should be open now. That means it's not likely to explode. Yeah, voted hours and plans. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Here. Thank you. And as always with tradition, you are free to stay. Or not. There you go. Right. Thanks, Carol. So we had some things for Commissioner Lewandowski, but we're going to hang on to that till the end of our business. Okay. Okay. Huh?
We have a second reading and public hearing of ordinance of salary ordinance 1804.
So this is the public hearing on the ordinance, adjusting a few salaries, setting the range for 2 different positions. This is your opportunity to bring anything before the commission. Anyone? Okay.
Mayor Melly?
Yes.
Commissioner Lewandowski?
Yes.
Ms. Robinson? Yes. We have the second reading and public hearing of ordinance 1805, amending chapter 217, rent fees.
So this was refined, this was adding, we're really happy about this ordinance. This is establishing recreation fees in our rec program for violin and summer strings orchestra, which we've not had before. This is a huge addition for us, actually kind of resulted from some school issues, right, with music.
Yeah,
Want to talk about it a little bit?
yeah, I mean, I think that the discussions really started when they were having issues with getting staffing for the marching band. And parents came to us and talked about it, and then we just around the idea, what would it be like if we could provide some type of low cost music to people through our rec programs, and this is where we actually had some great, violin, viola instructors who said like, I'll take this on. So we're starting here, and hopefully maybe through the years we can grow it into other instruments.
Community marching band.
And
That's the
guard.
goal. Absolutely. Okay, this is the public hearing on this ordinance. Anyone have anything they'd like to say about violin recreation fees? Okay,
Mayor Melly.
yes.
Commissioner Wodowski.
Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Yes.
Okay, we have the first reading of ordinance 1806, amending the Borough of Combs redevelopment plan for 627 Haddon.
So, let's do both at the same time.
And the first reading of ordinance 1807, amending the Borough of College redevelopment plan for 24 West Collins Ave.
So, we're happy to take a look at, there's some boards up here, but these two projects are, first one is for the old firehouse. Part of that building is going to be, turned into be used as a cigar lounge. It's a business that is in, Haddonfield right now. Mitch Gorshin is the fellow's name who runs it. He is pretty intrigued. I haven't met him yet, but he's a former Disney Imagineer. And I've only seen pictures of his Haddonfield location, and what they have planned here is pretty spectacular. Little no fact, this will show age, but he's the son of Frank Gorshin. You know anything? Riddler. There you go. Yes, the Riddler, and from the original Batman TV series, Adam West, all that stuff. Frank Gorshin is a big time stand-up comedian. But this is his son, Mitch, is going to be coming in and open this business. This is a redevelopment plan that makes some minor zoning changes here. Main thing is to allow cigar lounges in that property that doesn't permit it right now. So it's making changes for that. And then the second project is the Ocean First Bank, the former Ocean First Bank. That is allowing for their project is shown up here, but it's they're going to build a second floor on top of the bank. It will have and a portion of that second above the second, there'll be a portion of it will be a third floor, it'll be set back. But it'll have 9 residential units up above. One of them is affordable, and then it'll have commercial space down on the first, probably split into 2 or 3 different businesses on the first floor. The back, not related to this, but the back of that property is going to be become a formal public parking lot. Today it's an informal public parking lot, but it will be paved and it will be metered virtually, but it'll also paved. So that's what these 2 projects are. The second reading on these ordinances will be at the June 2nd meeting. You can bring any comments you have from that. Okay. Now, oh, you're gonna do them separately? Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, for ordinance 1806, Mayor Melly.
Yes.
Commissioner Wodowski.
Yes.
Mr. Robinson. Yes. And for ordinance 1807, Mayor Melly.
Yes.
Commissioner Wodowski.
You can just vote, Commissioner Rob. Yes.
Mr. Robinson.
Now,
Yes.
now.
Yeah, yes, first reading of ordinance 1808, a capital improvement fund for the salt barn and fire park.
So this is simply allocating money from within our budget and what's called the capital improvement fund, allocating it for the work at the pocket park and also for construction of a new salt barn for if we ever have snow again. But That's what this is for. The public hearing will be in the June 2nd.
Mayor Nelly.
Yes.
Commissioner Wojciechowski.
Yes.
Commissioner Robinson.
Yes.
Then we have public comment on the resolutions.
Okay, so this is the public comment section for the remainder of the resolutions that are on the agenda. If you have any issues or items you want to talk about that go beyond that agenda, items on the agenda, we're going to talk about them at the end. Okay, you can talk about whatever you want at the end of the meeting. Anyone have any comments, questions on the items on the agenda? Okay, Al.
Okay, now we have the public hearing in the 2025 budget amendments.
So this is our third meeting discussing the municipal budget for 2025. We had originally introduced a budget that had a $70 increase in it. With all of the events and the history that's gone on with the school funding issues and the various iterations that the borough's plan for helping the school has taken. In the last month or so, there's been changes in all that. The school board tonight is adopting a budget that will, the text like that will be on the average property in town, the increase will be roughly $1,100. Having wind of that, we had revised this budget at our last meeting to get rid of the $70 increase. We made some cuts in different areas. So the budget that the borough is introducing tonight is adopting tonight is a zero increase. There's no increase on the municipal side. Recognizing the fact that for a lot of people, the increase that the school is going to be put through is going to be severe. So we're trying to just have some minimal impact, try to reduce that impact just a little bit. So that's my comment. Rob, Morgan, anything you want to add before we open the floor?
Yeah, just, you know. We probably changed this budget 3 or 4 times. And, you know, now that we're getting to where the school is clear on what they're going to do, this just feels like it's the best thing to keep all of our services, you know, running. Yes, some of our, you know, some of our expenses are, a lot of our expenses are going up, but we'll tighten our belts and we'll make this year work. And next year we'll do it again.
Okay, this is the public hearing. Anyone has anything they'd like to comment, questions, anything on the 2025 municipal budget? Okay,
Okay, Mayor Mellon.
well, that was just a public hearing, right? That's right. So now we're going to authorize adoption.
Now we're authorizing the adoption of 2025 municipal budget.
Yes.
Yes.
This is roll call.
Go ahead.
Mayor Mellon.
Yes.
Commissioner Wojciechowski.
Yes.
Commissioner Robinson.
Yes.
Right, the next we have 2 appointments, appointing Michael Zadowski and Wilson Sinton as police sergeants for the Borough College Police Department.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. A couple swearing in for our. Great family, anybody here with them? Come on up. Come right on up. Okay, all right, I state your name. I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States. That I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States. And in this state. Under the authority of the people. And that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties as police sergeant for the Borough of Thompson Police Department, according to the best of my ability, My building, so, yeah, congratulations. Come on, we're married. Look in here. Come on up. Whoever wants to come up. We will, yeah, exactly. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States. So I'll support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. The Constitution of the State of New Jersey. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, will bear true faith and to the governments established in the United States, and in this state, under the authority of the people. And that I will faithfully, partially, and justly perform all the duties as police sergeant, for the Borough of Collinsville Police Department, according to the best of my ability, so help me God. So help me God. Congratulations. Hey guys. Thank you very much. All right, ready? Thank you to all of our officers and friends that came out today. Tonight you are all free to go. Okay, you do not have to stay for the fun and excitement still to come. Got it. You got it. Take care, guys. Congrats. Oh, yeah, we'll go.
Appointing Bianca Dunham as special police officer class 1 of the Borough of Collinswood.
Yes.
Yes.
Appointing Hazel Fraley as special police officer class 1 of the Borough of Collinswood.
And just, Mayor often talks about how tough it is when he's swearing in people that he coached baseball with, Hazel Fraley is the same age as my son, so glad to have her on board.
Okay.
Appointing Matthew Tremonic as deputy emergency management coordinator for the Borough of Collinswood Fire Department.
Yes.
That's one of them.
Awarding a contract to Gemini General Contracting for the 2024 Chelsea Avenue Water Main Replacement Project.
Yes.
Awarding a contract to Lex Concrete for the 2024 NJDOT Trust Fund resurfacing of the Hill Avenue project.
Yes.
And awarding a contract for the construction of a public works salt warrant to Rosebrook Road Construction.
Yes.
Yes.
Requesting approval of items of revenue and appropriations for the 2025 tonnage grant.
Yes.
Referring ordinance 1806 and ordinance 1807 to the Collinswood Planning Board for review.
So what these resolutions refer the redevelopment plan amendments that we're dealing with these two projects over to the planning board for their recommendation. So that's what this does, send it to the planning. Yes.
Yes.
Approving a salary resolution for certain employees.
Yeah.
Yes.
Authorizing the adjustment of an added assessment of 40 White Horse Pike.
Yes.
Yes.
Approving to submit an application to execute a contract with the New Jersey Economic Development Authority for the cafe program.
So the CAFE program is the acronym for, it's called the Cultural Arts Facilities Expansion Program. We are contracting This is authorizing an application. There's a new tax credit program with the state of New Jersey that is authorizing up to $2 billion in tax credits for cultural facilities. So we're putting together an application, a major application for in excess of $5 million of work on Scottish Rite. This would allow us to do basically replace seats, make the place truly ADA compliant, kind of try to update this, this building as much as possible to get it so that we can use it. We've already air conditioned the place now with infrastructure money that we got a few years ago with the county's cooperation. And this is a way to get some more free money to renovate and upgrade this. So this is authorizing that application for the cafe tax credit program.
Yes.
Yes.
Amending the Borough of Collinswood employee manual health insurance policy
Yes.
and approving payment of bills as presented by the CFO.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, instead of our public statements or just generic comments, we're gonna talk just for a few minutes. Tonight is Rob Lewandowski's last meeting. Might be all of our last meeting. Tonight is Rob Lewandowski's last meeting. We know that for sure. So we wanted to take a moment. We did a little bit of recognizing him at the volunteer appreciation dinner we had a week or so ago. I just want to say, want to reiterate that Rob's been with us for just over 8 years, right? Just a few months over 8 years. It's been a joy working with him. He has brought his own special kind of approach to everything. Always got a light heart with it all, and but is dead serious on trying to achieve the goals that we're trying to do. We're gonna miss him. I don't expect him to be gone on everything that needs to be done, because as Lori will repeatedly say, we need volunteers all the time. And we've got a couple things we wanted to present to him, just as a token of our appreciation. Would you like to say it? Good, all right, that's fine. So we're gonna move on.
No. It has been a pleasure working with you in this capacity. And as you mentioned, the other night, we've known each other for a very long time, as parents, as neighbors. And the good news is we get to keep with that. And I value everything that you taught me and all of the things that we've worked on together. I wish you the best.
So we got a couple of things to present to you. So first, we have a proclamation that we'd like to present to you. I am not Lewandowski going to read all of this. But let's just touch, the Navy veteran, adjunct professor at Rowan. We give him a lot of, well, I should say I give him a lot of grief that he maybe can say things in 100 words that other people can say too. But it has always been a delight and fun and great. And your heart speaks through all things. So we wish you the best. We thank you for your service. Thank you and the family, Barbara, for allowing him to do this, because it is not the easiest thing, the easiest process to do. So we have a proclamation for you. But we also have one other little.
Well, you're getting it. I'll just say, my start in local government was writing these proclamations in Cherry Hill Township, so I'm having a little bit of fun.
All right, so this is a piece of art. A local artist does this. It's Collingswood. It's a little map. It we're loving it because it's a bit whimsical, okay, a little bit whimsical, which is really what Rob has brought to a whole lot of everything that we do. But the fun feature I want to point out is right here. The artist has fixed up the map for us and has Rob Lewandowski here. With his years of service at Pearl Hall. Okay, right here in the middle, it looks really nice. Yeah, it's really cool. So you can see.
It's the park is named Rob Lewandowski Park.
Well, maybe,
I can't get a second vote, see, we don't agree with each other.
maybe a little tough to crabgrass in the back, but
Yeah, exactly.
there you go. That's for you.
Yeah, oh, well, thank you, listen. It's been a gift. The best part of this job is really, believe it or not, doing the work, so let's do the work. All right, thank you, everybody.
Okay, we are now going to have, a little, the Odyssey of the Mind. Present a little bit, one.
Please say it again.
How many, is it one team? that's
We have
here
three
tonight?
teams during the World Final.
Yeah,
There's one
so,
team here.
no, you're gonna, come on up, so I wanna introduce the Odyssey of the Mind, you guys come on up. Tell us a little bit about it all, my apologies, because I am going to skip out, I gotta run to. The school board meeting, and so my apologies for that, but I will. Catch up on it, and congratulations, we have all these. Big champion winners here, so go for it.
Yeah, so Odyssey of Mind is a program we have in town that serves over 125 kids, over 30 or 40 volunteers. It is like lots of programs for sports, theater, music. This is a program for kids who don't fit exactly into those buckets, and it supports all of those things, right? So we have 3 teams that qualify for the Odyssey of Mind World Finals at Michigan State in East Lansing. This is one of them right here, so you guys want to find out. So what is Odyssey of Mind in one sentence?
Odyssey of the Mind is a competitive thing where you make a performance and you have to solve a problem using like certain qualifications that they assign to you for the specific problem that you choose to do. So this year for our team, it was you had to do an 8-minute performance about a historical civilization and how they discovered these constellations and about how they affected their entire society as a whole. And a part of some of the qualifications for that problem were we had to make a model shooting star that as it went across the sky changed colors or some form of visual appearance. And another qualification was we needed to make a special lighting effect. So we used black light to make a constellation that when a model black light telescope was shown on it, it revealed itself. So
Great.
I'm just, so everyone knows, because they're watching online too, you have to say your name, tell us what grade you're in, tell us your name and grade.
my name is Jack Price and I'm in 5th grade.
All right, Jack, and one question for you, when you said we decided, we made this, we did that, are we talking about the coaches?
No,
Right?
no,
Better not be.
there's other kids on our team, so.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, yes, we are the hamsters.
Community.
So.
Well, so one at a time.
Dylan Milkoch.
You know, when you say hold your applause after, no, we do it for each one here.
Steven Bites. This is Alan Hot. We are missing 2 members, Caleb, DeLuca and Olivia Marcelo.
I'm Ed Bites, this is my wife Claire Tracy, we're very privileged to get to watch these folks meet in our living room every Sunday, starting in October, to start spitballing ideas and watch them write a sketch and get the ideas for the props, build the props, practice, make their costumes, and we do it for 3 years. Every year they got a little bit better, and this year blew the doors off and going to the state finals where the world finals starting at Michigan State.
Yeah, and I would like to point out for us, it's really, they do a lot of public speaking and a lot of long-term problem solving and team building together, which are skills that serve you throughout your lives. Certainly look at the leaders here today, need to learn how to speak in front of big groups and be comfortable with that. So starting in third grade, they get an opportunity to do it in South Jersey, and then they go and do it for the whole state. And it's a pretty unique experience, and I've seen all these kids flourish and grow and gain confidence, which is what it's all about.
And I'm just, thank you, by the way, and I'll just add that it's an incredible amount of fun. So the coaches, or there are judges that are volunteers from Collingswood that go into this, and the one thing I want all of you to know, what's the name of your team, by the way?
The Hampsters,
The Hampshire, I want the Hampshires to know, Collingswood, 14,000 people, hundreds of businesses, we're all really proud of you, and we want you to enjoy yourself and do great things at Michigan State, so go get them, all right, team? And so shameless plug, maybe you can do it, or Ben, you're still raising funds for
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be at the farmer's market next 2 weeks, and then also on our GoFundMe.
Farmers Market, GoFundMe, it's a great thing, we wanna make sure that every family, no matter what their circumstances are, have the ability to go there, it's really such an important thing, so.
The GoFundMe is floating around on In the Wood and the other In the Wood, Collingswood folks. And the kids are gonna be at the farmer's market, any little bit, $10, $5, $15, anything adds up and takes the burden off the, because it's not a cheap trip to Michigan. Just with the registration costs, driving there, staying there, all that fun stuff. So thanks very much again, and appreciate you all.
So this is now the public portion of the meeting where, anything goes. That's not true, but, if anyone has anything they'd like to bring to the board, this is the time, just ask you to stand up, give us your name and address for the record. So, anyone, have anything for open? All right, last thing I'll say is, over here to the right, is this absolutely fantastic, caring, skilled, professional staff that has supported me and supported this town and will continue to do so. I'm so grateful for all of you, for everything you've done, and I look forward to continuing to work for you, even though you don't have to answer me anymore. Motion adjourned? Yeah, do it. You need more.
got it.